The best way you can support me is with a simple subscribe. Subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Mr. TALIAFERRO TV, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. All right, listen, here's the situation. A report came out straight out of the mouth of Stephen A. Smith yesterday saying, listen, LeBron, if he was in front of Kyrie Irving, he would beat Kyrie's ass. He wants to beat Kyrie's ass for these stories getting out to the public about Kyrie saying, not only saying that he wants to trade, but the sole reason why he wants to trade is because he doesn't want to play with LeBron James anymore. Stephen A. went on to say pretty much that LeBron James is furious about these reports. I believe LeBron is pretty upset. He's hurt. Remember, the first thing that got out was LeBron James was shocked that Kyrie wanted to be on a different team from him or didn't want to play with him in Cleveland. So what has happened since then? LeBron and Kyrie have remained quiet the last few days. Kyrie still remains quiet. And LeBron James has got on his Twitter account as of a couple hours ago and responded to Stephen A. Smith's reports that he wants to, that he would beat Kyrie's ass. He's tempted to beat his ass. LeBron said, hashtag not facts, people. Boo, get another source. Hashtag enjoying my summer. Hashtag you do the same. So Stephen A. said it's someone close to LeBron. We know Stephen A. is cool with Rich Paul and Maverick Carter. I don't know if maybe they leaked this to Stephen A. or I don't know if Stephen A. got this from a reliable source at all. I will say this. As Stephen A. grows on his platform with ESPN's First Take, the reporter Stephen A. to me has gotten loose with his comments as of late. I will definitely say that. I'm not saying it's not true, but his comments have gotten loose. But remember a couple years ago when Durant was in his last season in Oklahoma City, I guess is what you want to call it now. Remember when Durant, that story got out, Stephen A. was like, Durant will be looking to leave Oklahoma City this offseason. And Durant got out and was like, I don't know who Stephen A.'s source is. He doesn't have a source close to me. I don't know who the hell he's talking to. Remember, I was at ESPN at the time. I did breakfast with Stephen A. like a couple days later after that happened. Stephen A. was pissed about that. Now, let me make this clear. Me and Stephen A. didn't talk about that. I didn't have that type of relationship. I was just looking at Stephen A. as for mentorship and somebody that I looked up to my whole life, and I was just able to talk to him. But I was on First Take then. I was working, just interning, shadowing Stephen A. then. He was pissed that week that story got out. Because if you're Stephen A., it's like, damn, how do I argue with that? The source is telling me, the Kevin Durant's the source, and he's telling me that this is not true. He's telling people that this is not true. But I know I got somebody behind the scenes who knows the truth about Kevin Durant and knows that KD really is going to want to leave sooner or later. And he did end up leaving. So Stephen A. was right. So if you're LeBron James, maybe LeBron does want to beat Kyrie Irving's ass, or is tempted to because of how all this has gotten down. I'm not even upset with LeBron for wanting to beat Kyrie's ass. I'll get to that in a second. But if you're Stephen A., the source probably is right, maybe, but LeBron probably just doesn't want this out in the public domain because it's not good for his image. It looks like LeBron doesn't want to accept being at fault in anything or any wrongdoing in a relationship. It looks like LeBron's playing victim role again. Now, let me get to the bottom of what LeBron is upset about, if he is upset at all. He has a right to be upset. Now, I don't think LeBron can get mad at Kyrie for wanting to be his own guy. No, let Kyrie do what he wants to do. LeBron started this, and if Kyrie don't want to play with LeBron, you're not the person that should tell anybody to make them want to play with somebody. You left Dwayne Wade, your best friend. Never forget that. But let's make this clear. Kyrie is leaving a damn good situation in Cleveland to go be his own guy. Kyrie's not going to win. He's not going to win championships. He's not going to probably even compete for championships unless he gets traded to Boston or Minnesota, which is unlikely. The Cavs can trade him to whoever they want to trade him to. Kyrie doesn't have a no trade clause. This is dumb to me. And I think Kyrie's very selfish for why he's wanting to be traded. I don't knock him, but I think it's very selfish of him. I get it a little bit. But Kyrie's not competing for championships. And I think it's wrong that Kyrie hasn't came out in the public and said something about all this. LeBron's got to clean up Kyrie's mess. And the way Kyrie is leaving it out in the atmosphere He's letting the media dictate this story, and he's letting it just stick out in the air or stay out in the air that there is some truth to him not wanting to play with LeBron James. He ain't said nothing. He ain't said anything since this came out yet. He ain't said nothing since it's come out. And we're all just speculating, oh, wow, if he ain't saying anything, there's some truth in this. He really does want out of Cleveland, and he really does not want to play with LeBron James. That's wrong. Because you're trying to, because that can potentially destroy LeBron's legacy, or let people not want to play with him. And I know for a fact, and I don't know LeBron James personally, never met the guy, but let's not make it seem like LeBron is the worst guy to play with. Let's not make it seem like that. Now, I get if Kyrie's upset at the culture that comes with LeBron James. Everybody's attention turns to LeBron James, and Kyrie's like, I'm a superstar myself. J.R. Smith, that comes with LeBron James. The Tristan Thompson-Max deal came with LeBron James. Kevin Love coming to the Cavs came with LeBron James. James Jones just sitting on that bench not playing, that comes with LeBron James. Some of these old veteran guys like the Richard Jeffersons of the world, they come with the LeBron James effect. And maybe Kyrie wants to do it with a younger group. I'm with you. I get that. A lot does come with LeBron. But Kyrie not saying nothing, one would assume that that means he really doesn't like playing with LeBron, or he really wants out. And I get why LeBron is upset with that. Not beat his ass though. Like, I get it. You ain't gotta whoop him. But I get the frustration from a one LeBron James. But LeBron says he doesn't want to beat Kyrie's ass. He calls Stephen A. Smith's sources and his story, he calls it false. Talk to me. Comment box below. I'm out.
I want to salute you, homie, for building your own thing and doing your own thing, creating your own platform, your own website.
I got one life to live out my dreams, and I'm giving this thing all I got. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I represent the culture.
Right now you're turning up on MrTaliaferro.com, shawty.